Hello, welcome back to weekly stack readings with me, Lady B. I have here your 3 stacks to choose from as always. This week we have a piece of amethyst, little double terminated point. We have a labradorite, that nice sheen to it. And we have a piece of rhodochrosite, which I think is kind of shaped like a heart. As always, take your time choosing between the stacks. If one calls to you, that's for you. If one crystal is catching your eye, that might be the one for you. And when you're ready, we'll get started. Stack 1, the amethyst. This week you have the 6 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. So these 2 cards are really highlighting the constant change that's always going on, the incomplete nature of life that's just always there. We can finish a project, wrap it up, be completely done with it, and then immediately something else is calling our attention. Something that we put on the back burner in order to finish this project, or something that was just next on the list, or something new that comes up. There's always something, right? So it's important not to lose the accomplishments in that chaos. There will always be distractions, like the kind of all this stuff happening in 5 of Wands. There will always be distractions, plenty of them, situations, people, tasks, things that just need our attention and our energy. And if we let them, they will pull our focus at all times and keep us from ever really noticing when we've gotten something really good done, or when we've gotten somewhere, we've made progress. So this week there's an invitation to kind of pull back from all these little things or big things, that just constantly moving nature of life, and to notice where we're doing well. You know, if you've been working on something for a long time, it can be really easy to not see the progress since it's slow, it's a long-term thing, and because you're right up close to it. You're seeing it every day, you're seeing the slow change, so you don't notice like the difference from the beginning to now. So pull back and really look back at what the beginning was like and compare it to now, and notice how far you've gotten, you know, like look at all that change. Celebrate the progress or the territory that's been held or the lack of backsliding. Sometimes that is the accomplishment, not backsliding, not slipping back, not reverting into an old pattern, you know, not relapsing. There's always something that's there that we may not notice. So don't let these accomplishments or these good things be kind of washed away with the tide this week. The tide never stops going out, coming in, going out. So make sure you actually take note. There is something good here. Stack 2, the Labradorite. This week you have the Queen of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. So studying and kind of contemplating what we have and what we lack is a way or a component of achieving what we want to, becoming who we want or what we want to be. And a lack of awareness here might be called into focus this week. So notice that on both of these cards, the figures are sitting in quiet contemplation of their situations, right? The Queen has her pentacle, which she's kind of lovingly gazing at and, you know, just sitting with. And then the guy on 4 of Cups is kind of maybe a little less content and just observing the cups that are in front of him. Or maybe he is completely content, perfectly happy to decline what's being offered. Like he's saying no to all of these things and is very happy remaining a little bit closed off right now. So no matter what the situation is, it seems there's a need for an opening for awareness, a chance to assess and really honestly evaluate what is. With Queen of Pentacles, there is a call to take stock, literally and metaphorically, but what is working? What are we lacking? Do we literally need to get some supplies or put some things in place? What do we have? What is working smoothly? What needs to be added to make things run smoothly? You know, literally like tangible physical things, and also intangible, totally not real world things like emotional, mental, anything. And then with Four of Cups, we're given the chance to look at where we want to say no. Like if we're looking here at what we want to bring in, this is what we want to kind of close out and say no to. We might want to close ourselves off from a harmful or a depleting situation that really drains us, or to decline certain energies or events or arguments. So this week with these cards, give yourself plenty of time to look at your schedule, your emotional state, your physical surroundings, your literal inventory. Do you have enough groceries for the week? Like, do you have what you need? Your boundaries, everything. Kind of really take stock and reassess. Look at your yeses and nos and make changes where you might want to. Stack 3, the Rhodochrosite. This week you have King of Cups and Knight of Cups. So with the mastery of emotions that King of Cups has comes the ability to find levity in difficult situations, to kind of stay afloat even when the water is very choppy and things are emotionally heavy and just big. So King of Cups knows how to stay above the water in these situations, to keep the ship sailing through storms, if you will. And a key here is that there is some faith and the ability to work through the new situations, to take the knowledge from prior experience, lived experience, and apply it to new things that haven't been experienced yet. So instead of freaking out or running away or acting in a panic, which causes things to usually go badly, there's this ability to stay calm and to harness the power that comes from having been through other experiences and knowing that you can then manage whatever comes up. So, that's maybe the goal. And wherever we are in the process here of learning and experiencing, there is always someone farther along who has wisdom from their own experiences. And this week, there's an invitation to look to some of those people. Knight of Cups is on the same journey, the Cups journey. He's a few paces behind the King. He has that much less experience. And there's just this opportunity here to remain open and willing to learn and absorb some wisdom from somebody who maybe has been through it or been through something similar. So if you're feeling this week, if you end up feeling a little lost or unsure of how to handle something, or maybe you feel like you know what you're doing, but you could use a mentor, embrace this Knight of Cups energy, this open willingness to keep learning, and look to somebody who has the wisdom in the areas most relevant to you. And this has nothing to do with age necessarily, more to do with the work that people have or haven't done and the experiences they've had. It's not age dependent at all. So there's guidance to be gained from people who are farther along in their paths, and whether it's just by observation or a conversation or mentorship or something like that, there's something to be gained here by looking to somebody else who you can learn from. Thank you for watching. I hope some of this was useful and that it resonates for you. Please leave feedback in the comments, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. Good luck out there.